Hello there and welcome to another one of these Lexical Lab 1 minute English videos. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website www.lexicallab.com to find out more about our online courses. Yesterday I was watching a TV drama in which a young woman was talking to a friend of hers about some concerns she had about her new boyfriend's behaviour. She said that the new boyfriend kept popping up in unexpected places and she was worried that maybe he was tracking her movements or following her. For example, she said he happened to be ordering a coffee in a cafe where she'd been having a meeting with a client. And then on another day, she was coming out of a meeting with another potential business partner, and she just happened to run into this guy outside. And her friend responded to this by saying, "It doesn't sound good. If I were you, I'd knock the relationship on the head now. I wouldn't put up with this kind of stalking behaviour. It's the thin end of the wedge. If you tolerate this, it'll only get worse from here on in." If you describe something as being the thin end of the wedge, you mean that you think it's the beginning of a harmful situation. So, for example, when social media companies suddenly start trying to charge users for things that previously they'd provided for free, it's obviously the thin end of the wedge, and you can see where things are going to go from there. During the lockdown, the lunatic fringe of the anti-lockdown, anti-COVID kind of protesters and demonstrators often claimed that being asked to wear masks was the thin end of the wedge. First they want to control your face, then soon they'll be controlling your life. They'll be locking you down in your houses forever, they would say whilst foaming at the mouth. I was talking to one of my Kazakh students yesterday about Kazakhstan, and she was saying that there's an official ban on Muslim women wearing hijabs in public spaces. And we were talking about why this was. For me, being able to wear what you want to wear seems like a fairly basic human right. And she said, well, the thing is, I think the government sees it as the thin end of the wedge. They're worried that if they allow that, they'll be on a slippery slope. And before you know it, we'll end up becoming like Iran or Iraq or somewhere like that. And you might also use it if you're talking about students, for example. If you're a teacher, maybe you have a student who hasn't really attended much of your course, but because they're from a wealthy family, the boss insists that you give them an attendance certificate. You protest by saying, no, listen, if we make an exception in this case, it'll be the thin end of the wedge. It'll simply be storing up trouble for the future. If you've enjoyed this video, please do click the like button. Please share it on social media with your friends, your students, your colleagues, and in the comments section below, we'd love to see examples of how you might use the thin end of the wedge.